exercise, right? I'm gonna give you a real try. I don't be exercising like that. But my mind be right though. My mind be right though.
All the rainbows that I've seen, I wish on all the people who...
For all those nosy people, I am drinking coconut water. I do not like alcohol at all. The coconut water I like to drink is Zyko. This one, the natural 100% coconut water, and the reason why is this. If you look at the stores you may buy coconut water from, I go to Whole Foods, they will have every other ingredient added in with the coconut water. I don't want no other ingredients. I just get coconut water. So if it has any other thing but coconut water, I'm not gonna get it. So coconut water, very refreshing, lots of electrolytes, natural. It's not Gatorade, but it's like Gatorade to your body. Anyways, let me go look in my notes because this is what I'm talking about. So today's podcast episode is really talking about strengthening the spirit, strengthening the mind. So back in November, I actually had an idea to record this as a podcast some time ago. Back in November, I just had a thought, honestly, and I think it was just a spiritual message, and it just came to me very strongly. And it was strengthen the spirit, strengthen the mind. Strengthen the spirit, strengthen the mind. Strengthen the spirit, strengthen the mind. And so for me, as you guys know, if you don't know, if you're a new listener, please subscribe if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, Olanike OC. Make sure you download my self-love app, Selfish Babe. Listen to the podcast in all places. Short commercial break. I look at affirmations as prayers, right? I look at affirmations as prayers for my life. And so the words that I'm speaking are very powerful. And I want other women to know that the words they are speaking are very powerful. And a lot of times when women start saying their affirmations, when the selfish babe starts saying their affirmations, the first thing they're probably thinking and feeling is, I don't believe this. They can look in the mirror all day long and say, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful, but they don't believe it, right? Because it feels like a lie, it feels wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually quite normal. And the reason why I say that's normal is because you're doing something different than what you're used to. What you're used to doing is beating yourself up. What you're used to doing is putting yourself down, even jokingly. I think, honestly, I just think I'm a different type of human. I'm just say that. I think I'm a different type of human because it's just like, if anybody were to joke about me in any kind of way that was downing me, I would not think it was a joke. Not at all. Like, I don't do jokes very well, but a lot of people find it easy to down themselves, right? Even jokingly with their friends, they're downing themselves, and I never think that's funny. I think I've talked about this in a different podcast. I don't do that. But I know that a lot of people, especially women, can be their worst enemies in their head. And so it's like, if they look in the mirror, they don't like certain things about themselves, they're already downing themselves, they're already putting themselves down, and society may even put themselves down, right? And so it's difficult, right? You may feel that way. You may be looking in the mirror and be like, I don't feel beautiful, I don't like my thighs, I don't like my stomach, I don't like my hair, I don't like any of this shit. Or, oh, I can't do this because I'm fearful of this, right? But you are downing yourself. You're not strengthening your mind. You're not strengthening your spirit. And so when you start saying affirmations, you are strengthening your spirit and you're strengthening your mind. I want to make sure I get this right. Strengthen the spirit, strengthen the mind. You are strengthening your spirit and you are strengthening your mind. So this is the visual that I want to have you have in your head. If I'm saying this at prayer, right? Prayer affirmation. Because like I had told you, I'm not Christian, I'm not religious, but I'm very spiritual and I honor my ancestors. Make sure y'all know that. So I can be like, I am a fabulous, beautiful person. I'm a fabulous, beautiful person. I am powerful in all ways. I know my worth and more. I am authentically myself. I show up in the world as myself. I love myself so much. I am loved for, I am supported, I am cared for, I am confident in the way that I speak, I am confident in the way that I look. I now show myself off in brighter colors because I feel bright on the inside. I know that I can accomplish anything that I want in this world. I know that I am protected, right? So I'm speaking these words. And so the way that I had imagined it when I had this message was like, I'm speaking these words and I want you to imagine these words as color like a rainbow coming from your mouth. And they're collecting in this pot of energy in your body. And so as you are speaking these words, because energy is real. As you are speaking these words, you are pouring these words into your energy body. And as you are pouring these words into your energy body, they are going to strengthen your mind for things. And so you may be a selfish babe out there that may look in the mirror and really not like herself, really not feel beautiful, and really not feel confident. But then as you continue to practice speaking these affirmations, which are really prayers over your life, as you continue to practice saying these affirmations and prayers over your life, they're going to strengthen your mind. And so in this moment, you may feel like, oh, saying these affirmations is a big ass lie. And I tell people, well, wouldn't you want to lie to yourself in this way, knowing that it's going to better yourself and better your life? Because you're so used to doing the opposite. Anything the opposite feels like bullshit. But if this bullshit, quote unquote, was going to elevate you to a different space mentally and spiritually, would you not do it if this different space was way better than what you're in right now? I would. I totally would. And so for me, when I'm speaking these affirmations and I'm saying these words into my energetic body, I know that they are helping to strengthen my mind. A lot of the times when we find things difficult and things challenging, it's because your mind is not strengthened. Your mind is weak. And I don't say this as an insult. I say this as fact and truth. You have to strengthen your mind. Period, point blank. You have to strengthen your mind. In this world, there's a lot of things that are made for the deconstruction of your mind, the destruction of your mind. There's so many, because what I see in my head is like buildings falling down. In this world, it's so much things, whether it's TV, it's social media, your family, and their unhealed trauma, right? And so now they're raising you with their unhealed trauma, putting some of that shit on you. It's like your mind has to grow, but it can't fully get to where it's getting to because you're looking out here. You're looking out here like this. And when you're looking out here like this, you're not looking for the right things because your mind isn't strengthened. Your mind is going to be weak because you haven't practiced this muscle of strengthening. And so when I'm talking about saying your prayers, aka your affirmations, you are strengthening your mind. Because it's like exercise, right? I'm gonna give you a real try. I'm gonna be exercising like that. But my mind be right though. My mind be right though. I noticed a difference in me and other people. And it could just be a natural thing. But I do strengthen it. I'm a lot more optimistic than a lot of other people. I'm be real with you on that. I'm a lot more optimistic than many other people. And I noticed this after having a conversation. And it's like, they would say, oh yeah, Vanessa, you can like think of an idea and go out and do it. Versus them where think of an idea, but they don't do it, or they have so many doubts and fears that come up, and so they don't do anything. And a lot of people do that. They don't do anything. They're used to the doubts and the fears, and then they just don't do shit. And I always be like, why do people do that? Like, it's easy. But I've learned to have compassion, and I've learned that it's not as easy. And so what is the solution? For me, the solution is to affirm your life. The solution is to pray for your damn self, which I call Pray for Your Damn Workshop that I've taught in different retreats focused on women, is to pray for yourself the right way. Now, I go through step by step on how to pray for yourself the right way in a video course. I don't have it available at this moment, but once it is, I will let you know. Or I do it in person. But what I do give you right now and what you have access to right now are affirmations. As you guys know, I have the Selfish Babe app and it sends you a daily affirmation a day. That's not for nothing. Okay, that's not for nothing. A lot of women have said the affirmations have helped change their whole life around. Dealing with postpartum depression, dealing with divorce, dealing with abusive relationships, dealing with low confidence, just dealing with anxiety, depression, it's a lot of things. And they did not know that getting those daily reminders and affirmations to their phones helped them feel so much better about themselves and their life. Why is that? It's because they're reading this thing, they're training their subconscious mind, they're pouring into their spirit, and that is helping to strengthen their mind. And so for you, Selfish Babe, the message that I got from Spirit was you have to strengthen your spirit to strengthen your mind. it's a must in this world. It is like a way to survive. More than survive, it's a way to thrive in this world, because it's like, if you were to listen to B talk about you all day, or B break you down all day through the magazine, just the world, through the magazine, through social media, you're going to start to believe B. So you need to be A, and you need to start speaking yourself up. You need to start praying for yourself, aka the affirmations, so that you can strengthen your spirit body, your energetic body. Remember, it's the rainbow coming out of your mouth into your energetic being that is going to strengthen your mind, because eventually you will love your body. And eventually you will think that you're beautiful. Eventually you will become more confident. Eventually you will start doing the things you said you wanted to do for your life. What today is? Today is Monday, February 24th. Today is the day of Kobe's funeral. And the thing that I've seen today is that we have this beautiful life, and you really want to make this life worth it. And so you really don't want to spend too much time hating yourself. You don't want to spend too much time not believing in yourself. You don't want to spend too much time being in a depressed state and not taking care of it. And so I do understand that mental health illness is real, and I would definitely suggest that one go seek therapy. And if you do not have therapy at the moment, download the Selfish Babe app. Not a cure, not a doctor, but I think it will be helpful. I think it will be helpful for you to say affirmations. I think it will be helpful for you to start strengthening your spirit so you can strengthen your mind. And of course, this is more than just affirmations. I do a lot. I do my spiritual baths. I do my affirmations. I do certain things that make me feel good. Even my nails, right? I have a mermaid on my nail because I like mermaids, or a seashell, or my spirit told me, do pink and orange this week. Why? I have no idea, but honestly, I feel like it's for me to have more brighter colors. It's for me to stand out more. It's for me to blossom, really. I mean, that's what I think it is. And so I honor that, right? And so spirit speaks to you in different ways. Could be an idea to do something. I know right now spirit's telling me try to avoid wearing black, Vanessa. You know, just because, you know, it's been winter, I've been wearing black a lot. And so it's like, try to avoid wearing black. I've been forcing myself to wear more louder, brighter colors, even though it's winter. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't think I have the clothing for it, but I'm trying, I'm doing. And so the message that I just got from Spirit that I really wanted to share with you, Selfish Babe, is to strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind. Strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind. So you have to be saying your affirmations. You have to be speaking words of life into yourself. You have to be saying these prayers to your life. And you do not have to be religious, because religion is not the thing. The thing here is truth. The thing here is knowing your divine power. The thing here is awakening yourself to something greater than what you think you are. At the moment, you don't think you're great, but you're not even trying to awaken that self, right? You have to try. And to start is the affirmations. To start is to start speaking life into yourself, because you are the God/goddess. And so if you understand that you are the God/goddess, or open to understanding that you are the God/goddess, then you would start speaking life into yourself. And so if you're saying these affirmations and you following the Selfish Babe page, and you're downloading the Selfish Babe app, you're going to get these affirmations, but you can make your own, and you can also create your own. But you want to start speaking this stuff into your life, because it is really strengthening you to another level. It is going to change your life. It is going to change your life. And so you have to strengthen your spirit to strengthen your mind. I am kind of sick and tired of people telling me they don't believe what they're saying. I get it. I get it. But I promise you, keep doing it and see what happens to your life in 3 months if you also add some action into more than just your words. But that's pretty much the message that I had to share with you guys. I know this was a message that came back for me back in November, and I didn't record it, and I really wanted to get it out to you, Selfish Babe, is that strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind. Strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind. It is so important, and I think I'm understanding this Bible verse. I've been reading the Bible more because my grandma wants to. My grandma has been passed, but she's an ancestor. And through a reading with a friend, she told me, girl, read your Bible, for me to seek more spiritual understanding and clarity. And so in this moment, what I'm getting is that, you know, it's like everything that I've thought about, right? It's like everything is in the unseen, right? It's in the unseen before it comes here in the physical world. And so if it's in the unseen, your spirit is in the unseen. And so if your spirit is in the unseen, you have to strengthen that shit, especially when you want to see something different for yourself or continue seeing something great for yourself, depending on the space that you're in. And so you want to strengthen your spirit the most. You want to strengthen your spirit the most because it's going to reflect back something beautiful to you if that is what you are working on. If you're not working on something beautiful, aka the self-doubt, the self-hate, the putting down of yourself even jokingly, the not understanding your worth and value, then that is what's going to be displayed out here in this world. So if you are strengthening your spirit and your mind for something good, for a great visual representation of what you want to see out here in this world, then that's because, no, if you're strengthening your spirit because you want to see a great representation out in the world, then that's going to be good for you. You're going to be benefiting from that. And so, selfish babe, strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind. Strengthen your spirit, strengthen your mind. Say this: I am strengthening my spirit, I am strengthening my mind, I am strengthening my spirit, I am strengthening my mind, I am strengthening my spirit, I am strengthening my mind, I am strengthening my spirit, I am strengthening my mind, I am strengthening my spirit, I am strengthening my mind. Ashe, 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 yo. That's an affirmation prayer for you to say today. Alright, boo, I'm gonna log out. That was my only message for today. I love you very much. Enjoy your day. Have a beautiful day. Remember, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube, and I love you. Bye.